Welcome to The Expansion Code. I'm Heather, and I could not be more excited to finally launch this podcast. This is the space where we dive into all things business, growth, leadership, and team expansion. I am really passionate about building something bigger than myself, sharing knowledge, and creating opportunities for others to thrive. I started solo, and now I lead a team of over 50, so trust me, I know the highs and the challenges and the incredible moments that come with scaling a business. Throughout this podcast, I'll be sharing insights, strategies, and conversations with some truly incredible guests. We are going to cover everything from marketing and leadership to mindset shifts and business expansion. So my goal is to give you real, actionable takeaways that you can apply to your own journey. Let's dive in, learn together, and unlock what's next. Welcome to The Expansion Code. Welcome back to another quick and dirty growth hack with me, your host, Heather. On Wednesday, we have an episode dropping about team building, and this is not like the stuffy corporate, we're going to play a game and with cue cards. Nah, that's boring and old, and we aren't like that anymore, are we? This episode is about really, really fun ways to get your people involved. I want to share a few thoughts with you today that aren't in the full episode because I truly believe this is something we don't talk about enough as business owners. First, let's talk about belonging. You might think team building is just an extra something nice to do when there's time, but here's the truth. When people feel like they belong in a workplace, listen to this, they're 3.5 times more engaged and productive. That is insane. 3.5 times. And when people feel connected, they bring ideas, energy, and enthusiasm to work. So if your team feels more like a group of people than a unit, a family, you're probably leaving a lot of potential on the table and money. Then there's the big one, retention. Have you ever thought about how much it really actually costs when someone leaves your business? So onboarding, training, lost productivity, it can be twice their salary to replace a good employee. The businesses that keep people long-term aren't just part of something bigger. Investing in team culture is one of the smartest financial decisions you can make. I mean that, okay? Finally, let's talk about how team building actually makes you smarter. It's wild, but science backs this up. So when people engage in shared experiences, their brains literally start to think as a group and me more creatively. Even something as simple as a trivia night, a volunteer project, or some sort of like team challenge, it rewires how your team interacts, and that carries over into daily problem solvings, communication, and even how they support each other day to day. So if you've been feeling like your team could use a little more magic, don't miss this week's episode. I'll be sharing a lot of real actionable ideas. Some are completely free, some with a little bit of a budget, and they were going to help you create a stronger, happier, and more productive team than ever. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you know a business owner who's struggling with team dynamics, send this their way because I promise this episode is going to help. See you Wednesday. All right, another episode bites the dust. If you loved this conversation as much as I did, don't forget to hit follow, leave a review, or even send it to a friend you think would enjoy it. And because I like to keep things fun, we're always running giveaways with our amazing guests. So make sure to check out the show notes, our Instagram page, get in on the details on how to get the free stuff because it's free and fun. And who doesn't like that? Another little disclaimer. While I love sharing advice and business wisdom, I am not your lawyer, I'm not your accountant, and I'm not your fairy godmother. If you do want to be best friends, though, you can hit me up. Everything on this podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only, so no lawsuits, okay? Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you'd like to hang out more, you can find me on Instagram at I am Heather Dick and at The Expansion Code. And all of our free resources and consulting packages are on the website, www.theexpansioncode.ca. I appreciate you being here more than you know. I will see you next time.